Dude, honest to God, the cleanest air in the whole house was in the fucking bathroom.
It moaned a little bit as I was about to kick it. It was like, do you leave the house?
Nope.
Yes. All right. Well, recording as we're talking.
Oh.
Oh, I should have said nothing.
He's like, you guys want some?
No, I did. I have like 2 packets of these at home.
You start
'cause-
shaking me.
Bro, I just love that. I don't know. I like to sneeze.
You're
That's
eating
weird.
another one?
Sneeze?
Yeah, I like to sneeze.
Why do you like to sneeze?
I don't know.
What are you
Dude,
talking? What?
I hate the feeling of sneezing.
What is he talking about sneezing?
Like this shit is like really fine chili powder.
Yeah.
So every time I take some, it like goes like in my nose. It feels like
You
I'm
do it on
doing crack.
purpose?
No.
Like when you take a chug instead of powder, you just catch a whiff real quick?
I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. I don't know.
But you used to do that with a lot of candies too, no? Like
Oh.
in middle school?
I didn't. I did like sniff a little bit of the
Smarties?
Smarties. Yeah.
What other one? It was like sugar sticks? Pixie sticks?
Pixie sticks.
Pixie
Yeah.
sticks?
Limon.
What is it? Oh, fuck.
I
don't
did
know.
the chili lime one.
The chili lime.
Chili lime. Oh wait, it was just
It was just limon.
limon.
You didn't get a nosebleed?
No.
There's one white kid did, and he got a nosebleed immediately. Yeah.
Me and my entire table did that. Mucus was everywhere. Yeah, I was sneezing constantly.
Have you had those moments where you're so sick and you're like trying to hold it in? You're like, your little pinche moco.
Oh, no.
Like just the fattest little boogie right here.
Because you don't have allergies, huh?
No,
No allergies?
no,
To anything?
no.
Like if you roll around the grass, it's not gonna
No.
fuck you up a little bit? You know, everybody gets that. Yeah. It's like
So
the.
that, maybe this, I don't know, maybe this is my allergy right here.
No, but then you would be eating it.
I don't care.
That's just like if like
I'm trying to get immune.
peppercorn, like,
I'm
gets
trying to get
sticky in your
immune.
nose.
You like sneezing, no exceptions?
Huh?
Like if your mom were to be blending some chiles, like in a
Oh,
blender or
yeah,
something, you
yeah.
catch the whiff, the aroma, the chili aroma in the air.
Yeah, I fucking sneeze from that.
But you like that?
I mean, I don't mind. I was like, God damn, I'm choking, but like, I mean, I don't mind sneezing.
So you only like sneezing when it's from that chili powder?
Yeah, and it's good too.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
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 I guess that's the intro. I don't know. We're
Okay.
back for episode 2. Yeah.
I felt it in my nostrils immediately.
See, but like this is what I do. You here, take some.
You feel it in the back
Oh,
of your throat.
you see the fine powder that comes out.
Christ.
No, bro, you're gonna sneeze a little bit. Do you feel that? Oh, yeah, it tickled. It tickled.
It just goes straight up your nose. No, but I hate that feeling. It's like it makes me feel like unsettled, right? It feels like I need to get something out of me.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it, but I take it slow.
No,
It
do
hurts.
Do the thing.
The thing?
Do the roar.
Do I not breathe when I eat this?
It's like the cinnamon challenge shit.
I've never done that. I'm afraid of that.
That shit sucks.
You done that before?
Yeah.
You done that before?
No, I've taken like a
You done that?
I've done
Oh god.
I've done the banana and Sprite challenge. I didn't puke from that. It was nothing.
Isn't there like another thing with like milk and banana? I don't even know.
No.
Like there's a milk component to it. I seen a
No.
video where people doing that.
I thought it was just milk, like drinking a whole gallon of milk by yourself.
I thought you do that
Oh,
with like
I
food
did
coloring.
that once. I did that once. Like I tried to drink an entire gallon of milk like under an hour.
Why?
Cause why not? I don't know.
Did it go well?
It didn't go well.
What happened?
How far did you get?
I was like I'd say like 2/3 done.
Jesus Christ. bro.
How long did it take you?
Like I mean, it was supposed to take under an hour to finish the entire thing,
Yeah.
but like around 30, 45 minutes in,
They didn't give you like the bubbly guts?
bro, I took a shit.
Yeah.
That shit was white. And I wasn't the only one. It was my cousins too.
So y'all had 3 gallons of milk and you guys.
Oh, we went to
sick.
like 7-Eleven, bought gallons of milk, like 5 of them, and it's just like, okay, let's chug.
Next time you can put food coloring in it and then you can, you know.
Oh, I'm never doing it again. But
Were you guys doing anything though? Like, were you guys just
we-
watching a movie?
no, we
just
were
all with a gallon
hanging
of milk?
out as a family. We were just hanging out as a family, and then we were just bored.
You were bored?
Yeah.
What you could do other things besides drink a
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, I was like fucking 15, 16?
And did it only fuck you up for a day then?
No, it lasted like 3 days.
Oh,
3
God,
days?
brother.
Of white shit. That's crazy.
Didn't you get scared?
I mean, I did, and then I was like, yeah.
And then the next day hit and he was fine. He
Oh
was
my
like, okay.
goodness. So it took 3 days for your bowel movements to like reset.
Yeah. At least normal shit color, yeah.
I did not expect you to say milk come out white. Oh my goodness.
It wasn't even shit. I think it was just milk coming out.
You were just being like a girl.
Yeah.
Did you eat like normal the rest of the day? Like,
I mean-
like nothing else got affected from it?
No, I was chilling.
Was your system? Because there's things where like if your body doesn't do well, it's like immediately gonna pass through your system and it's gonna turn into like well or something like that. You didn't do that when you ate like.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
corn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's just, I don't really go that fucking much, but it was just liquid white.
Oh, so it wasn't even solid.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the scary part. That's the scary part, dude.
Well, yeah.
All right then.
I mean, I've done the cinnamon challenge. I've done the ice and salt challenge.
I've
done ice and
I was
salt.
scared of that. I only had it for like 10 seconds and I felt it bruised immediately and I was like, oh fuck that.
Oh yeah, I got like a 2nd degree burn.
Second-
somehow.
How does that work? How does that chemically? How does that?
It's just it's colder. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it like steals some of the atoms from the ice, making it like almost like dry ice.
Oh my god.
Because you do the same thing like if you're gonna make ice cream. Like if you're gonna make ice cream, you put everything in a bag and then you put it like surrounded with ice, and then you put salt on the ice and then like shake it.
And that helps.
Yeah.
It makes it ice cream.
Really?
You can make
Did-
ice cream
did-
in 15 minutes.
Didn't we do that with Ms. Zook one time with that
Yeah.
little like hamster ball looking thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what that was. All right, yeah. Huh. Want to do some fucking experiments when I get home, dude.
Well, speaking of Mizook, because you actually brought up one of the things I was going to talk to you about.
Yeah, which was it? Which is it?
Stuffed animals. You probably remember the story more than me, but Chester the cheetah, the traveling cheetah that Mizook had.
Yeah.
We used to have a teacher, right? An
That's
elementary
true.
school teacher that she would take a stuffed animal everywhere she went. You know, she traveled the world, and everywhere she went, she had this little stuffed cheetah. And
Mhm.
so, in a lot of like landmarks, she would take photos of said cheetah, and that's what she would mail out to as like postcards
Okay.
to like family members, friends, whatever, whoever she wanted to send them out to.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it, and I wanted to know if you guys carry anything with you in specific whenever you guys travel, because I have something specific that I didn't think I had something specific. But for me, I always take the same backpack no matter where I go. Right? I have a Vans backpack that my brother got me when I was
Like no matter the circumstance,
It's just like a super reliable backpack,
it's like off instinct. You can't travel without it type deal.
Mhm.
Okay.
or like you just always have it on you whenever you travel.
Okay.
Traveling, like meaning like actual travel.
Like
travel, or is
road
it-
trip, flying somewhere,
Uh-huh.
somewhere for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
For me, it's this Vans backpack, but apart from that, there's a little keychain that I have that's like a little teddy bear,
Yeah.
and it's like
Oh,
a
I think I
steel-
know exactly.
It's a steel.
Who gave you
keychain.
that?
I actually stole it from a friend.
Ah, there you go.
But it's because like she had it, and then I was like, "Oh, I want it," and she's like, "Oh, you can have it."
And then
for-
bam.
for the day, and then it just never went back to her.
I can recall that thing like specifically too. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, but I always have that on me, right?
Yeah.
So like whenever I travel, I never realize it until today, but I always have that on me, and I wanted to ask you, especially you, because you have a lot of stuffed animals,
I do.
if you have like carry any of them in particular with you.
There's seasons to it, I think. Right now in the car I have a little cactus from Jellycat that has a smiley face and that goes in the cup holder, which is perfect. So he stays there because it feels like it's meant to be. And then I have a little octopus that goes on so I drive standard, so I changed my stick. So instead of being a ball, it's a stick, and then the octopus just sits on there. And it sits like my glove. So whenever it's cold, I just put him there and I shift with him. So it's my octopus, my cactus, and then there's seasons where I buy different stuffed animals and I carry with them. There's one time, I don't know if you remember seeing the big pencil I have from Jellycat that has a smiley face on it. I brought it into class one day and I set him there. And then I immediately got judged and I never brought him again. I brought that to my college class and we were gonna watch the movie and I sat them right there right there next to me on my seat. And they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, my little pencil. I just carried him." He's like, strange. And then he and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna keep that to myself. And then if I do, it's like in my pocket. I would have like the little dinosaur, just like, whoop. So it's like either a comfort for my hands when I put my hands in my pocket, sort of deal.
Because I know the other one that you used to take a lot with you was the goat
Yeah, it was.
from Momonosuke. What was
I
it?
did not know where it was from. I was like, I want that.
Princess Momonosuke or something like that. Mononoke, that one.
Oh, you knows it? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know what it was. I just like fell in love with it. I immediately saw it. I was like, I like that. I want it, and I immediately decided to wait on it because it ended up being like a $25 little thing. And I was like, I don't have the money right now. And then I think the next day I went back to Barnes and Noble and I bought it because I really wanted it. And it just now sits in my room. But right now I have this little plushie that's it's a ghost. It has eyeballs, and if you flash a light on it, it like glows in the dark. So I sometimes carry that with me. I was thinking about carrying it actually today. I don't know. That's funny. That's funny how that works. Besides plushies, I think that's the only thing I carry with me. But it's only seasons.
But I was also thinking because like a lot of people carry like other items, right? We all carry our phone or wallet, just like the necessities.
Yeah.
But I have a friend who always, no matter where he goes, he has sunglasses and hat. He could be in the rainiest part of like Seattle, and he'll always have a hat and sunglasses.
What about
you? Really kind of hat? I mean, I wear fucking hats everywhere, but look at me now. I don't have a hat.
But you don't have one like every single time. Like this dude, I will go to his house and he'll have a hat on.
Like he's actually wearing it.
Yeah, like casual wherever we're at.
What's in your pockets right now?
Me?
That's a dick.
The Crocs.
The wallet.
Oh,
You do
probably.
Yeah. Probably your candy maybe.
Right now, yeah, lately, yeah, just this. This is what happened. Like
Your Crocs stay on you though. Your Crocs do really stay on you.
No.
Yeah, for sure. I think you carried it when we went to play
I wasn't wearing Crocs.
that day. What were you wearing that day?
Old shoes from like middle school.
Well, it's 9 times, not 8 times, 7 times out of 10 you wear Crocs.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want little what do you even call it? The little accessories that you put on the
I
holes?
hate them.
You do?
Yeah.
What if I?
They're all ugly.
You just haven't found the right one. That
Yeah.
I kind of do want to get the flashlights.
The flashlights?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait, yeah. All right.
I don't know. I really don't carry anything with me all the time.
Like a pen or something. There's a moment I was carrying a knife no matter what, but it was like
I did that for a
exchange it.
little bit, yeah, but I couldn't do it. I didn't like it.
Me neither.
No, nothing. I don't know. Like, I mean, hats. Like every time I just go out, but I don't know. It just depends on the location, event, or whatever. If I'm gonna wear a hat or not.
You're just always like suitably prepared.
Yeah.
At work, I would carry hot sauce. Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know. I wanted some. But like
Did you have like the holster and everything?
No, not the holster.
Crazy.
I would have it on my
Crazy.
backpack. I would have the hot sauce in my backpack, and just like I knew there's moments where like this don't taste the same, and then Cholula, bam, just out of nowhere. It was needed. It was absolutely needed.
Mexican.
Yeah, bro, it was needed. There's some people I know. There's people in New Jersey who carry like their own like Blue Rancher cheese, so they can like carry it, so they can eat with their wings. Yeah, just like on deck. They're like, you have to be prepared, son. Bam, and then blue cheese.
Dude,
Yeah.
that just reminded me of those like old vines where like people would have like spaghetti in their pocket.
What is it? What was that about?
Or tater tots.
Or tater tots, just something in
I
their
don't know.
pocket.
That shit was funny.
What
I felt
else?
like you were that type of person. I don't know why.
Me?
Uriel.
Oh,
Me?
Yeah.
If I was, I can't recall.
It's a little bit. I get the hints here and there. I don't know.
Were you ever the kid in like school that would carry gum on you no matter what? Like in your back pocket or something?
Oh yeah.
There was a period, yeah.
Bam.
I was a kid who carried a jewel on me. I was that kid. But the gum, I stopped because I realized immediately the moment you stick it out, half the pack is gone by the end of the period. And so it was before I walk in, I'm like, oh, somebody gave me this. I don't have my last piece. Oh yeah, that's it. So sometimes it would like take it off the box, put it in one pocket. So then when I pull it, it's just the one.
Or sell it, bro. That's
Sell
what
it?
I did.
I did not sell it. There was kids who were selling back in middle
Yeah,
school.
I sold the little.
They wasn't like in school.
Oh, dude, we had so many kids in middle school that
What-
would sell candy.
Wouldn't you get in trouble for that? Because we
No.
got in trouble for that.
Dude, they were selling hard.
Me and
What do you
Willie-
mean?
Me and Willie would share lockers, and our entire locker was just filled with candy.
Yeah.
We had a kid sell like a bunch of Arizona cans, Takis, and then from here and there like different types of candies. But I think at some point ended up racking up like $50, and word got out, and so the teachers had to crack down on that because they wanted to take the profit. I think because they were selling their own little thing in the cafeteria, so they didn't want to take away business. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's the dumbest.
No, because we had a teacher, Mr. Van, who would sell candy and stuff. But then like a lot of students ended up taking that too, like especially with like Mexican candies, pops,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They would sell a lot too.
Which Carpenter, right? There was like that one store right across. Where's the like Paneria or something?
Pickles more.
Is that the place you would go to? You would buy stuff? Because una Paneria.
No,
over
I
there?
think it would be like up the street. It would be like it's called Lowe's Market now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Right there. They sell so much candy for
They
like
do.
in bulk
They do.
that people would just get that. Especially like they were called cachetadas. It was the like the
Oh,
stick with like it was like syrup that was just
yeah.
really, yeah. Dude, they would sell that for like $1 a piece.
Is that the one if you bite it all at once and you bite it like with your
It's
molars?
like taffy. Yeah. It's like it'll clench. down.
Like it will not come back out.
I would sell the salt packets for what? I think it's like a quarter.
Really, a quarter?
Yeah.
That's
People
crazy.
would make bank on that.
Yeah.
People really give you that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had like a jar filled of just like salt packets.
Do you remember upgrading your stash? You're like time to fucking sell bread or something.
It's just me and Willie. We're like, okay, your turn to buy shit from the store. Okay, my turn.
And what we do with that money? We like,
Split it.
oh, Willie's been a hustler. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. He had a good work ethic for sure. I think he still does.
I think so. Yeah, he does.
He works
Hindered,
very
but
hard.
yes.
Hindered, but yes. But how was your guys' holiday? It really recently was Thanksgiving. How'd you guys spend it?
With family,
No family drama?
there's two, which is, well, at least the one in my house, which is there's not much going on, but it's not considered, right? So we celebrated. Didn't do much.
Yeah.
The only reason we celebrated is because when Ayeli came over, my girlfriend, she ended up coming. We ended up dressing nice, and I don't want to be making her outshine herself, and so I dressed up with her. And then when she got over to my house around 3-4 p.m., my parents were still coming out of bed, so they felt weird. And the minute they saw us, then they ended up getting up and then started like fixing everything, and then got prepped and got dressed. But I think maybe 2 days after, I ended up going to their house for the first time in 2 years, and so that was a little weird because it's kind of like you feel there's unspoken moments and actions that need to be presented. Otherwise, it just feels awkward, and that nothing was spoken from the last time they see me. So I think they were like in their best behavior, and so whenever I started like, oh yeah, me puedo dar tacos, okay, they're like, oh, si quieres más, yeah, like the best behavior I've ever seen them be like before. So,
Do you guys have traditional like food? Like, do you guys do turkey,
home?
ham, stuffing, corn
During Thanksgiving?
mashed potato? Yeah. Or do you guys do like a Mexican version of it? Que son like tacos, quesadilla,
well, okay, so
postre mexicana.
when we used to have family over before they all ended up moving out of the state and stuff like that, we used to have celebrated it like traditionally. You have your, well, it's honestly my favorite. It's kind of like all Southern food. You have your smashed potatoes and gravy. You have your mac and cheese, your ham. Like everything Southern. I love Southern food, bro. It's awesome.
Dude, we need to go to Louisiana.
Dude, we need to go to Louisiana. I don't know what's Southern here. Is there anything Southern here that we can eat? Oh, like I guess like chicken and waffles, but it's not like
barbecue somewhere.
yeah.
We need to try more barbecue. places.
We do need to try more barbecue. What do you like, G?
Korean barbecue.
You like? He does like Korean.
You like hot pots though, no?
I mean,
What do you crave? Like, what sticks to your mind sometimes? Like your go-to?
I don't know. I like Chick-fil-A. Chicken.
That is true.
Is that your biggest craving?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the Korean barbecue that's by that one we tried? What we recommended to G? You think you would like it? The one that was by JCPenney and Alamo.
Oh,
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
that was good.
Oh,
Have you had that?
no. Kyle wanted me to go with
It's-
it the other day too.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I was gonna say, well, you know how like
This-
supposedly we were supposed to watch the movie on Sunday. I was gonna say, oh, maybe we could go after there. or
Yeah,
something
actually.
like that.
When do we plan to go watch it? Like, I think it starts at 7. Napoleon. We're talking about the movie
Yeah,
Napoleon.
Yeah, we're going with a big group of friends.
I need to watch a brief history lesson because I have no idea what the fuck happened.
Dude,
in
I'm
Korea.
gonna go in there with nothing.
Nothing?
I want you to judge the film on the film.
There's nothing else we can do.
So we can try that. As of lately, foods that I've been craving. I've been craving a lot of pho lately. I think I have it at least once or twice a week.
Dude, that's me with Chinese food right now.
Right now?
Chinese
That's
food
crazy.
is.
Did you go to the one that next to Arvada, Old Town? There's a Dollar School place that gives you so much food for like $8.
It's because me and Mitsu always go to one on Broadway because like the lady knows us and she hooks us up, dog.
She does.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows you now?
Every single time, dude.
Well, I'm the one that showed you guys, so.
Oh, taking it back.
I was the one that showed you guys, you know.
What's the go-to? Is it always the same?
I always get
Chicken and broccoli?
lo mein,
Mhm.
barbecue pork,
Mhm.
and then it's between beef and broccoli or orange chicken.
That's the way. Yeah, the classics. The classics.
Classics. Protein.
Protein. There you go. How much is that? Isn't that a lot?
I think it's a lot.
In a container? Would it 30 maybe? 40?
The nice thing is though, it's like I have food now and I have food later. You know, like it's always like
Yeah.
I always have food for 2.
Suffices you twice, like at
Yeah.
least twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is
But
true.
like versus like if I go to Chick-fil-A or something, I'm satisfied for the next like 2 hours and then I'm hungry again.
That's true. That is true. Is it not dense? What is that? What's up with that?
I think it's just dense. I think it's just carb heavy.
Carb heavy. And that's what you eat, man.
Really?
Is your appetite? Yeah, you eat a lot of Chick-fil-A.
I mean, not every day, but.
How's your appetite? Do you get hungry like every once in a while?
No.
No?
Like, I eat what? Try to eat 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, and then dinner.
What's
And maybe-
breakfast?
What's breakfast?
A banana.
A banana.
No.
That's my breakfast, to be honest. It's like a
Well,
banana
suffices?
or a yogurt.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
when I work, it's just Pop Tarts and then with milk,
Mhm.
or yogurt with granola.
Dude, I don't know why I can't do that. I can't do sweets in the morning. Like Pop-Tarts, donuts.
I don't do donuts or anything like
It
that.
sits- it sits a little weird.
Pop-Tarts.
But you know, like that's like a normal thing, right? It's like people go to like these places
Yeah.
like Starbucks, whatever, and they get something like sweet, like a sweet
Yeah.
pastry.
There's a kid I know, I seen in my class every time in college class, because my first class is psychology, and it's like a seating of 80. And every time he's just right across me, and he has his little Einstein coffee. And I'm like, that's his go-to every time. He just, without fail, has his Einstein coffee. And I don't know if a day he misses, he just like going crazy. But like that sort of addiction. There was a white girl. There's a lot of white girls back in high school that came like without fail with
Dude,
Starbucks.
with Starbucks every single day.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
But how much?
Dude, I had a friend. The friend back then, his name was Taylor, and I think he was telling me that he had so many points that he was like a gold like member.
What does that
with
even mean?
Starbucks, that you basically got to go every day and spend minimum $5
$5 every day?
every fucking single day.
And so what does that gain you? What benefit is
I
that?
think he just gets like double points on whatever he buys or some shit.
What is that? Like the same thing
It's
Chick-fil-A?
basically just more addiction. So it's like they
Oh.
want you coming back and coming back and coming back. And I was like, dude, you're spending so much money. Like
You spend $300, you're gonna get this little cup with our logo. It's like Chuck E. Cheese or some shit, but the money does not this ratio is not there.
Yeah.
Bragging rights, bro.
How
That's
much?
how I-
What's yours with
Dude,
Chick-fil-A? Yeah.
You're bragging right to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it is. I think the highest is like second highest tier Chick-fil-A.
What do you get with that?
Which is regular, and then I think you get bronze, gold, platinum, and then red.
What's red? Like red's the highest?
The highest one.
What are you?
Platinum.
Oh, Jesus.
What does that get you?
Just more points. I get like free food like every month, and then like the points obviously you could redeem it.
Yeah.
And then just constant like offers, whatever.
Have you thought about doing that with a credit card?
I mean, here and there. Just,
Get your cash back or something points. I know Amazon has that thing with my Bob, with Amazon or Whole Foods. I don't know. I think there's like a 5%. I don't know, but like they can go beyond just Chick-fil-A. And
I can't trade
fry
those
waffles.
points, but I'll take the points.
yes.
I brag about it. Like, you go to Chick-fil-A, bitches.
Dude, I still can't believe that you can buy enough meals for like 4 people and still have points left over.
Oh yeah.
Does he buy every time with his points?
No,
I
he's
use
never used them.
Oh, he's never used them?
I started to use them a little
Oh.
bit, but I like all through high school.
Yeah.
I never used them.
Jeez.
Like since last year, that's when I started using them.
Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, right?
Yeah.
And you go to Cane's after that?
TBH, for a while I didn't like King's because I went to the first place they opened here.
Yeah.
I
Isn't that
didn't
the same?
it, but now I went recently.
Mhm.
It's just pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Pretty good.
I feel like it's good when you're craving it. Like if you
Yeah,
if you have it every
having
day-
it consistently, it's kind of it hits heavy. It's too much. It honestly
but
is.
the lemonade, best lemonade ever.
I like Chick-fil-A lemonade.
It's good. I mean, it's good. Yeah, I fucking drink that every time I go. But
What is that? Hospital ice? That little small ass ice? What do you call that?
Dude, have you seen how much those machines cost?
What? Hospital ice?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god,
Hospital
dude. So
ice?
Apparently that's what it's called.
me and Mita recently bought like an ice machine, right?
Mhm.
Because we were like, we really like having ice, but I don't like having to go buy a bag of ice and just store it.
Have you looked into it? Like
that's
it can
too-
get super clear if you put hot water and then this and this and that.
Not really, because my
That was
machine is
same.
kind of slow. But
Okay.
besides that, like we were looking at one because we saw them at Best Buy. Dude, the machine's $400
For that?
for hospital ice.
How big is that?
It's pretty big.
Okay.
It holds like a gallon.
But
of
like
water.
just for the texture of
just
that.
for the texture of the hospital ice,
Oh my god.
or like Sonic ice or whatever it is.
Oh. I've been thinking about doing that. You know how crazy I was with the bartending at one point because I bought the bartender kit, and so then I saw somebody have they buy a cooler, they fill it up with water, and then if you do it with hot water, the whole thing becomes clear. So I was obsessed with clear ice at one point, and I just wanted clear ice. So I would buy molders at Amazon and just and then I wanted to do my own little thing and grab like a cleaver and like chop up some ice and then put it in a whiskey bottle or something.
What I always wanted to do was get the little molds that have like the little like ball one. I always wanted the little ball of ice.
Those are sick.
Those are sick.
Those are sick. Oh.
Good ideas. Good ideas.
Yeah. You're gonna start building new habits. Right now, I was thinking about buying a candle maker kit. I want to start making candles.
That's
Did,
nice.
did you ever have the stampy one? I feel like you're the person that had the stampy one.
Oh, the
Or
stamp.
it's like liquid like wax, and then you have like a little stamp that you press into like.
No, I was thinking about getting one actually. I bought the what do you call the calligraphy pen, the weird looking punta. I don't even know what you call that. I guess it's a calligraphy pen. But I bought the ink. I fucked up immediately. I made a mess and I threw it away. I just and
Dude, I was so upset with mine because I cracked mine.
how'd
So
you?
all the ink was like spilling on my hand anytime I wrote with it. Like I think I just over tightened it just a little bit too much, and it like cracked the case of the pen. So it was still spilling ink into the actual pen, but it would mark up my hand before that.
Mine was that it was overflowing. I didn't know how to get the flow right because I put it in and then the minute I put like the fattest amount of ink just kept spilling out.
It's pressured.
Oh, so it's a pressure I put in it?
Yeah, so it's like if you like lightly tap it, it's a very very thin line, but then you put pressure into it, the tip like spreads.
Yeah.
And then you have a fatter line.
Okay. There's expensive things that I've been looking at. So not talking about calligraphy, I guess it's in the same realm, but there's I don't know if you've seen it. There's like a little notebook, digital notebook. And when you write on it, it can like, I guess take a photo and it becomes like, it stays on your phone. Whatever you wrote on this little digital notebook, it comes on your phone. But it's like, I think it's called like Remarkable, or Amazon also has one.
Uh-huh.
You can do like your little notes and whatever your signature was there, it can like be transferred on your phone. But all the shits end up rounding up for like $300, $400. So I'm like, I'll just stick to pen, I guess.
I'll stick to my 99-cent fucking notebooks.
I'll stick to the old traditions.
Do you even have a laptop for school or not?
I did, but I cracked it.
Huh?
Yeah,
I can fix
The
it.
big one?
No,
Or-
I gave that to Serena. I have a Chromebook.
Yeah.
I bought that. Can you? The screen?
Yeah.
I can. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about doing. Okay, this is what I did, right? So I had it on my bed leaning because I was charging it, and then I was gonna go to school. So then I got up and then I stepped on it slightly, and I put some pressure on it, and it heard click, and I was like, oh shit.
On the screen, right? It's the screen is cracked.
The
not
screen is cracked, and so I think whatever the pressure I put on that screen, I think now there's moments where I'm playing or I'm doing my homework, it immediately like kicks me out of my typing, and then I have to go back onto the search bar or the type bar and then click again. So like every 2 minutes it would do
it's
that.
like over tapping.
It's over tapping.
Okay.
It's so there's a certain section of
Is it touchscreen?
it's touchscreen. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Okay, that would make sense because at the same time, yeah, it would either kick me out or open new tabs. So I don't know if it's worth to buy a new Chromebook or
How old is it?
I bought it. It's probably no more than a year.
I was like, you bought it this year.
I bought it like this
You
year.
should buy a warranty with it.
Nah, I didn't. That will I told myself that's bullshit, and then I ended up cracking stuff.
Because it's usually like 1 year warranty, so
Oh.
it's already over.
Well, I bought it during like a discount day, so the Chromebook was like maybe $120 when I bought it.
Not bad.
So I don't know if it's really worth the repair because I don't know how much the repair would be.
Yeah, it just depends because I don't know. I feel like hopefully it's just the screen and not the sensor behind it.
And how much would the sensor behind that be? It just would not be worth it.
Yeah,
No,
probably wouldn't
It could be
worth it.
separate. It could be sold together. I don't know.
Fuck.
But I could probably fix it. Probably.
I'll just hand it over to you and I'll just let you
wanna
do your
take a
thing.
look at my Game Boy Advanced? I recently bought a new case for it because it was fucked up, like badly fucked up, and I can't get the screen to turn on. It's just like not clicking in. I also have the microphone for you, but that's a whole different.
I need to learn
beast.
how to micro solder.
Is that your new hobby now? Is it like?
it's just like fixing shit.
I guess that would be a hobby, wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
Craftsmanship? I don't even know what you call that.
I don't know, IT stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you been looking at YouTube videos and stuff like that?
I mean, I watch YouTube videos here and there just because.
What usually do you watch on YouTube?
I don't know.
PewDiePie.
No.
I recently watched like some of his old videos.
Yeah, his old videos really smack. I do like his old videos.
Just gaming stuff.
Markiplier?
No.
Sidemen?
Simon a lot.
Nice.
What's his name? Puffer, Big Puffer. I don't know if you've seen him.
At that point,
Smitty.
Smitty?
Smitty.
Ah, Smitty. Yeah, Smitty.
Yeah, I watch him a lot. It's funny.
Fitz?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Once I was really into them, I would watch their like group YouTube channel.
Yeah, so would I. So would I.
That shit's fun.
Swagger Souls, I think, as well. Yeah, Swagger
yeah.
Souls.
Oh yeah, that shit's fun.
Did you stop watching the moment that little controversy broke down with like?
Oh no, I don't care.
Neither but I think at some point the whole group got weird with their like interactions and they just stopped uploading and that's when I
a little
stopped.
bit, yeah, but I just see recommended videos a lot because I don't know, they get bored easily.
I've been watching a lot of DIY Terrania, fucking like
Dude,
they buy like the little fish tank and then like
the self-building
yeah.
ecosystem.
Do you want to do that? We should do that. That'd be so sick. Self-sustaining
I think-
ecosystem. That'd be so
there's a place
sick.
For
that does
100
it.
days, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, me and Mita actually went to a place that you can actually build them.
You can
Like,
build them.
They have like a
you
whole
serious?
studio in the back that you
Have you
can
seen
build
it?
them. Yeah, we went there.
What?
That's where I bought one of my plants.
How much is it?
Plants now?
I have plants now, dude. I have a money tree. I have snake something.
Oh, okay.
What plants do I have? I don't know the names. I don't because I know I have the money tree, something else, and then
Spiky tree.
dude,
The long
the
tree.
The money tree is sick.
Money
But-
tree. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it like the one that coils up? Like
Yeah.
the yeah.
The snake one, the one is just like pointy, right?
It's pointy
pointy.
like
Those cost a lot.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
they get big, yeah.
Yeah, once they get big. Yeah, my dad did that once. Like he had like dos macetas or flower pots, like big ones, like just filled. So he split them, started growing more, and then we sold like over $200 of just plants for a yard sale.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I bought a dragon tree.
What is a dragon tree?
It looks like a palm tree, but it's a lot more loose leaf. I guess you would say like the leaves itself are like snake leaves.
Uh-huh.
I mean the snake plant, but then the bark itself looks like a palm tree. I don't know, but it's been growing steadily. But I'd like the name of it, and it just appealed to me. That was my birthday present when I turned 20. I was like, I'm gonna go get a plant, and then I went to go get that.
Are you trying to keep it like miniature tree level?
Dude, I love
Bonsai?
bonsai trees.
Yeah.
Bonsai trees are so sick.
There's one. Fuck, I don't even know how far it is. There's a bonsai store, but it's probably like from where we live, a 30-minute drive. But I was thinking about go visiting it, but I didn't know if I wanted to go buy something because it was like
They're
Dude,
expensive.
you-
They're
yeah,
expensive.
they're
You
expensive.
walk in there knowing you're gonna spend $50.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, absolutely.
100%.
You're gonna have to get the scissors. I don't even know if you want to get your little booklet or maybe.
Dude, the
Balls.
one I want to get. Honestly, dude, there's so much to like, just like plant maintenance that it's like a lot. But
Yes.
the one I wanted to get, they make a bonsai tree that's a lemon tree.
A bonsai seed lemon tree?
Yeah,
What?
and it actually sprouts like fruit.
What?
Yeah, you can have lemon from a little bonsai tree, dude. I
What's-
was like, what the fuck?
What's the season on that? Is it like when
I
you
think
can
it's-
catch the harvest of that
I think
labor
it's every year,
every year?
as long as the plant stays warm.
That's
Like
awesome.
they have to be in a humid environment that's warm.
Have you thought about? I don't know. I guess that you could. That'd be a Christmas gift, maybe. Have you seen like there's like a little pottery thing that has like his little own vase and then the light over it. So like I said, self-sustaining sunlight, so you don't have to worry about the light in your room.
We bought one.
Oh, is that what you got?
Yeah, we had one in the apartment because
Ah.
at some point we became plant people
Mhm.
and we had like 7 or 8 plants. And
You can
so we
feel
were like,
you can feel the atmosphere change just slightly with plants around a room
dude, honest to God, the cleanest air in the whole house was in the fucking bathroom
because of the plants.
because of the plants. Like you would walk into the bathroom and it was so
You're
much
like,
better.
oh,
Just everything.
what are you doing in there? Why are you sniffing the fuck out of the bathroom?
It smells good.
Okay,
But yeah, we
okay.
ended up buying one. We bought like the single bulb that just like shines over it.
Are you consistent with the maintenance? Because I was at some point and then it stopped.
I was when we were at the apartment.
Yeah.
Like we would be very meticulous about it. And now that we're back at my parents' place, not so much. But that's because my mom has her plants, and so she just waters all of them.
That's what I did. I bought my own plants that I kept in my room. And then I was like, I can't be consistent. And then I put it in the living room, and it's just been taken care of. It's been adopted immediately.
Yeah. My dad. You know, like how the front yard and the backyard is.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
our
nice.
yard during like spring is very nice.
It's my dad. The water wheel.
Should we do that? Self-sustaining terrain?
Dude, I told Mita, I was like, when we get our own place, like that's like permanent, I want a greenhouse.
Just have his own little
Oh, the
room.
greenhouse?
Yeah,
is
I
amazing.
want a greenhouse.
Yes.
But like to grow like outreach and plants. Like I want lemon trees, lime trees, mangoes, pineapples. Like I want all of them.
Well, I don't know how. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's Colorado. There is mushrooms, right? I was growing mushrooms, and I was really looking into that, and I was trying to be
For legal purposes, this is not true.
yes. And then I was telling my dad, I was like, "Oh, Dad, I've been growing plants." He's like, "Oh, for sure. Like your uncle, yeah." So like he was telling me like all the secrets to how to grow vegetables and stuff like that. He's like, "Let me see what you got," and I showed him like these mushrooms. He's like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Yeah."
Dude, there's honestly so much that goes into like farming though.
It is.
Because like I
yeah.
used to have a roommate back when I was in college. I used to have a roommate who like his whole family and his whole like culture is farming. Right? He does dairy cows, meat cows, and actual plantation. And he was telling me that every single year they have to grow different crops because of the minerals in the soil.
Yes.
Right.
Like if you grow corn too many years in a row, the soil will be like out of nutrients, and then the corn won't grow. So your harvest is smaller.
So what do you counteract that?
You
grow different plants.
You grow different plants. So like 1 year you grow corn, next year you grow sugarcane, next year you grow soybeans,
Potato,
then
whatever.
beans.
Within that same ground, or is it
Yeah,
just like the
within
whole
the
ground?
same
No, within the same ground.
Okay. Section?
Yeah, so how they usually do is split off in sections, and then you grow in this section whatever plant, and then the other section whatever plant. They just rotate it out like a cycle, pretty much a circle.
Off topic, you know the pillar of fire, that one castle by my house?
Yeah.
That whole corn,
Dude,
it's
I'm so sad.
it's being decimated.
Yeah,
I don't know for whatever
I'm
reason. I
so
think it got
sad.
sold. Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Damn.
It's because I think the people that actually owned it weren't getting enough harvest anymore, so then they just sold it.
It's a solid spot.
Dude, I'm so sad about that. That place had such a good view, and
It does. It really does. I think they will be. Damn. Wow. I don't even know if we're gonna be living here by the time those houses be built, man. Price is gonna be skyrocketing by then. It already is.
Yeah.
God.
Denver is so expensive. But speaking of expensive, you know, with the rise of housing, there are a lot more homeless people out in the wild city of Denver.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any? Do you guys have any like? What's your weirdest homeless person story? Because recently, me and Mita were gonna go on a drive, and I had to stop at a gas station because I was like, I need to fill up on gas. And like we were driving by this gas station called Stinker, and I saw this lady, and she was just kind of like there, and then all of a sudden she would see a car pull in, and she would just kind of like follow the car, and she would be walking behind this car. And then so I was like, oh, Mita, I don't know if I want to go here. This lady looks kind of cracked out, right? She looks kind of not all there. And so she's like, no, it's fine. Just go. Like she probably won't disturb us or whatever. So then I pull in, and I start getting ready to pull out my gas and stuff. And normally, you know, whenever you see somebody homeless, they ask for change. So I get out of my car, and you know, like this lady all of a sudden comes up to me, and she's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good. How are you?" And she's like, "I just have something to ask." And I was like, "Okay." Like I was like ready to be like, you know, I don't have cash on me because I genuinely don't carry cash anymore. And she's like, "Oh, I just wanted to see if I could get some warmth." And then I was like,
With your body?
I was like, "What?" She's like, "I just wanted a hug."
For real?
And this was the day before Thanksgiving. And so this lady was out there just asking for hugs. And I was like, sure.
You gave her a hug?
She came up to me like before I could even answer. So she was like, "Can I get a hug?" And she immediately came up to me, and I was like, and I was like, okay. And I gave her like the really awkward hug.
How were you standing by the time? Was she like front facing her? Were you giving her, or were you like sidearm before you like?
I was almost sidearm at that point, but
Yeah.
she came up to me and she kind of like, you know, gestured me into the hug, and I was like,
Should have moaned a little bit.
But you know, like that awkward hug that you give smaller people, right? That's like kind of like
You almost cover them with your whole body, you're like you're a roof.
But like I was doing that, but one-handed, because I was like, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm not, you know. And then so she's like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, I'm back in town," and I was like, I don't know you. I never knew you left. And then so she's like, oh, okay, you have a good one. And she starts walking away. So like that's the whole like interaction. I was like, what? So then I finished like pumping up gas, and then this lady comes back up to me.
It's not over.
No, there's more.
It's not over.
This lady comes back up to me and she's like, and she looks me dead in the eyes and she's like, who's in the car with you? And Mito's always in the car with me, and I was like, oh, that's my wife.
She questioned you?
Yeah, and I was like, like
That's crazy.
It ain't your problem who's
Yeah.
in my car, you
Yeah.
know? And she's like, oh, okay, just wanted to make sure. And I was like, make sure of what?
I think she wanted to do something, like
And then she
give you
just,
kisses or something.
dude, she just walks away. And then like another car pulls in, and she's like slowly like going after them too. And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know why you're there.
Is she-
I finished pumping my gas, and I was like, dude, I didn't even finish pumping gas. Like I got like $20 into like a $40 tank, and I was like, good enough. Stacked that bitch away, started the car, gone.
You feel like she was gauging people's kindness in some sort of way?
Probably to some degree, but I was like, I've never had that interaction, so like I don't know. I didn't know how to reject it.
Did she look strung out of some sorts?
To a degree, but
Yeah.
she was also like older, so you know how like older people have like a kinder look to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had that. So I was like, I don't know how to say like fuck off in a really kind way when she's like gesturing me into a certain motion.
Yeah.
So I was like, no.
I had two homeless. One was recent. The other one was when I was a senior in high school. I started taking senior photos for a lot of friends. You know about that one? Yeah. It's well, we went. I don't even know what you call it. What's that place called? The big old lake that's next to the zoo, City Park, I think.
City Park.
So we were by City Park, and there are some really good views there. And this is a day when it was cold like beyond belief. I think it might have been like 15 degrees outside, snow still outside, clouds. So like all the snow's compact and heavy as hell. And I remember it was me and Juan who I was taking the photos of, and we're just walking around patrolling. And there's one guy had a snowboard, and he's like doing tricks on the railing.
In a park?
Yeah, in a park right there. They were like have their snowboard. They're like, all right, dude, get on. And they're like doing some Tony Hawk stuff going down there. And so I was like, that's sick, all right, and then we caught this one spot that like everything looks symmetrical. And I was like, yeah, I'll stand right there real quick. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I call him, and like, we should step forward over there, because there was like a gated little, I think you would call it like a venue for, I guess you can rent it out, but it was locked up. So just for purposes, I suppose, of what the story is about. Yeah. And so I saw when we got closer, I was like, this it's not looking symmetrical, because there was a blue tarp just like at the edge of the gate. And so I assumed the first thing that came to my mind was like, there's a lot of trash around here. And so I was like, this does not look symmetrical. I was like, I think we can make this work if we just and I was about to kick the tarp because I wanted to get it out the way. And this is the way I was basically talking to Juan. I was like, yo, bro, yeah, this looks good. That blue tarp, we got to get it out of the way real quick. And then it moaned a little bit as I was about to kick it. It was like, and
Did a Minecraft?
I was like, and then I retrieved my kick, and then I stepped back, and I was like, let's get out of here, bro. But like with non-verbal, just like all eye talk. We're like, and we just walked away. But I almost kicked the fuck out of a homeless guy because I didn't know it looked like a bundle, bro. It looked like the skinniest little bundle.
Yeah.
It was wrinkled beyond belief, and I didn't think anybody would be on the other side of that. On top, because it was like 15 degrees outside. Yeah. So I would not think somebody would be sleeping in that cold. And the most recent one was when I went to Nayeli's work because she had a punctured tire. So I went over there while she was on her shift, and I switched her tire. And as I'm heading back, maybe a block down, I saw a homeless guy with the sign, and so I ended up giving him $5. And then he ended up coming up, and he's like, yo, can you give me a ride? I need to go to Starbucks down. But he's mumbling, and he's like staggering his words. I think he was caught off guard by like Kindness for a second. Like Kindness caught him off guard, and so he was like quickly repeating what he was saying because we were at a red light. And then he's like, all right, yeah, for sure. Where's it at? He's like, and then as he's telling me, I'm like looking up where Starbucks is while it's a red light. And he's like stumbling, he's falling on the ground. He's like scratching his stuff. And then the person behind me, so I'm looking through the rearview mirror to see people's reactions. And this person like with his phone is like, like being scared. Like they don't know what's going on. There's a homeless guy just throwing his stuff in my car, and then he like gets in, and then I ended up driving him 2-3 blocks away. I got him to Starbucks. And then after that, he's like, yeah, just like, you saved me $5, this and this and that. And I was like, yeah, for sure. I ended up giving the rest of what I had in my wallet, which was probably like another $7. And then after that, I just ended up going home. But that was the most recent encounter, which was probably like 4 weeks ago.
Damn, I'm honestly surprised you gave him a ride.
Because
some of them look really sketchy.
Yeah. I would have denied anybody else, I think, on circumstance, but this man, he was, I would probably 75.
Oh,
Yeah, so he was pretty raggedy, stuttering. It was a kind of a cold day, and so I also had my hand warmers. So I was like trying to give him everything and trying to give him some sort of comfort while he was like in the car. But I feel like anybody else, just like off appearance alone, would immediately. I mean, the person behind me was like shocked as fuck because I was giving somebody a ride. You just imagine somebody at a corner, just raggedy, and then start throwing their shit at, like, he didn't even open the window. He was throwing shit through the window. and so yeah, that was my most recent homeless encounter. Yeah.
Do you have any homeless stories?
Do you leave the house?
Nope. No, only with you guys or the family. I don't know. I really don't have one. I feel like I do, just don't remember.
Just like the giving money and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think once I was hanging out with Victor or something like that. Stopped at a gas station and there was this hooker once. I don't know. Like, hey, boy, wanna have a good time?
Oh my god.
I was like, no, thank you, bye. I don't know, but homeless, no.
Driving out of campus late at night and even at the afternoons, there's that little section before you enter the city, but like just outside the city, there's a gas station that's a bunch of Venezuelans. I think I saw like a whole camp and a motel and in a bunch of camps. Yeah. So a lot of those Venezuelan people are just chill. I think at late night, was it maybe last week, I saw 2 dudes in briefcases walking down the street, and I immediately thought like they might have been Venezuelan people just like not knowing where to go. And so like they were all the way to my area of my place, which is crazy.
But I know me and you experienced one together, and it was when we were taking our senior photos. Because we were on the light rail, and there was like this dude who was like, he looked pretty.
You got ramen?
He got pretty drugged up, and he's like, man, you know what I can go for? Some fun.
Yeah, he's talking about fun.
He's like, man, I can really go for some fun.
He must have been drunk.
Yeah, he's like, hey, anybody want to join me? And everybody in the bus was just like super quiet.
Man, fuck y'all.
Yeah. That dude loud as fuck in the bus, dude. Like everybody else was quiet. Man, fuck y'all.
Cause yeah, he was. I think we were taking the bus. We were taking the 16th Street bus before that whole section got cut off. You know? And so we were just going straight up. We were gonna hit the somewhere near where the Rocky Fizz is. I think we were heading, and then we're just sitting down, and it's a quiet. Like nobody's talkative because it's quiet, and so you're just sitting there. You're like all conversation. Yo, what's up? And as soon as we get in the bus, just quiet. And then there's a guy comes in. I think he might have looked kind of like Troy with a beard. He looked like 30. He just kind of like staggering a little. He's like, hey, how's everybody doing? Anybody know where I can get some pho around here? And nobody answered. We just kind of looked like. He's like, fuck, fuck y'all. Yeah. And then after that, he ended up walking out, I think, at the very next stop, I believe.
Yeah, but as soon as the next stop hit, he was out. And then he like started like yammering outside about something.
I was about to pull him out, but then I didn't. I honestly could not pinpoint the location. I would have been like, it's further down there somewhere. I couldn't tell you. But I didn't. I kept my mouth shut just because I couldn't give him like solid directions. Yeah. And plus, he didn't look like in the most solid state of mind.
Dude, but that night was wild because when we got stopped by the security guard later.
Oh, was Aaron with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? Drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, that's what he said to us. Yeah,
because we were gonna go grab the Union Station train to go back to Westminster, and we had a bottle of Jones, which was like a sugar cane, right? It's soda, but it's in a bottle. Yeah. So the security officer, he saw 3 kids with basically like a bottle in the hand, and we were all kind of just like laughing, having a fucking time of our lives. So we looked a little probably like drunk. Yeah. And so when he comes up to us, he's like, what you got there? And I was like, Joe, you know, like, shut up and talk. I was like, you know, and he's like, and then he saw like all the cameras that we had.
He's
So
like,
he had-
we came for Rocket Fizz. They have like a bunch of different flavors. They have like a drink that's like bacon, toothpaste, crayons. He's like, He's like, okay.
Yeah, and then he's like, what do you guys do with the cameras? You know, we had my camera and Diego's camera. And he's like, oh, we're taking stories. And then Aaron started explaining the first photo. And he's like, oh, there's a statue over there that if you look at the shadows of the way the lights reflect, it shows all the letters.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then like he's yammering like this to this weird guy. He's just kind of like staring at us like we're fucking drugged up.
Yeah, because he used his words. He was like, I was like, this one, like, it's a cylinder. The cylinder had a bunch of like hollowed out, carved out letters. And there's a light in the middle, so when it like emits the light at night, it's just like it looks like a Ouija board. It's just a bunch of letters all over the ground. That's what he said, I think.
Yeah, and so the security guard is like staring dead at all of us, and then he's like, drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that was the only encounters we had. I don't have any other weird ones.
There's just a lot of weird people in Denver, like overall. Like no offense to any homeless people, just to like, you know, like they're suffering and everything, but these are just kind of like weird encounters.
When we went to South Dakota, some of the people, they're more homeless, but they're like, it's almost a lonely, isolated place to be working at a gas station so far out from a city or from a community.
Dude, that was like a reality check.
Yeah.
So when we went to South Dakota, we wanted to get some food at like 2 p.m. And you know how here in like Denver, like you can go anywhere and they'll give you food.
Yeah.
In South Dakota, they're like, nah, anywhere that's food is closed till about 6, till about everybody gets up.
Yeah.
And so, you know, people traveling through there don't get food. You can get food at the gas station. You can get like hot dogs, taquitos, fucking
It's anything, honestly.
but nothing else. Like the only thing that might be open is the subway.
And it's, yeah, I mean, that doesn't sit right. You don't want to eat, I don't know. Like some of the places you just did not want to go. Like just, it did not look appealing because there's nobody there. And so I remember every time we stopped by this gas station, like I was like miles away from like a town or like some sort of community. Anytime we walked in, it felt like we caught them off guard. And I remember just the eyes widening up, like whoa. And I remember looking at this one guy in the face while I was like buying some like sunflower seeds, and he was just like in awe. I think I made him insecure a little bit, dude. I made him insecure a little bit, I think, because I don't think he's ever seen anybody else out there. So to see us, he's like, oh yeah. He started like stuttering and stuff. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, everybody we were trying to have a conversation with, and like nobody was having it. They were all really just like uncomfortable with the conversation.
Yeah.
The weirdest part was that all of us, at one point, I think right when we got to South Dakota, like at the very beginning of the border, we ended up eating at some sort of steakhouse. And I'm trying so hard not to look at people around me. Like, I'm not trying to be aware of my surroundings. Like, oh, who's around here? Okay. And at some point, I can see, so it's like a 2-sectioned off kind of building. So it's like all the dining area, and over there is a section of like where the arcade and like bar area where you can have your drinks. And it's like a smallest little, not smallest, but like a narrow door just big enough to where you can see the bar stand. And just when I looked over there, I can see like maybe 8 people looking in our direction. At our table, out of all people, our table. And why would they look at us? Because we're the all around people there, right? And so at some point, I'm like, don't you feel a little exotic, bro? Like,
No, like you could honestly tell when we were at a place, right? Because me and Yuri were just like, we were trying to really comfy to be on this fucking 13-hour road trip.
yeah, people are looking cowboy and flowers. Like,
Yeah,
like,
they were
dress
all in
tired.
boots, you know, like jeans that fucking don't fit anymore, and like a button shirt.
I had
And
my,
me
at
and
the
Yuri were
time,
looking there like this, and then they're all fucking staring at us.
yeah, at the time I had the nose piercing and the earrings, so I think I gave the illusion that we were a couple.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I
Dude,
don't.
but then the fucking salad bar, bro. Oh my god. You know how here in the city, right? You have a salad bar, it has like everything, right? It has different fruits, different like cuts, lettuce, tomato, cheese, whatever you want, right? Dude, this salad bar was literally a tray that like you could get like prepackaged lettuce, like
Yeah,
from Walmart,
basically
just fucking
prepackaged.
slammed in there.
Prepackaged stuff thrown in a box.
And you had 2 sauces. I think you had Thousand Island, and then you had ranch. That was a full salad.
Yeah, like it just wasn't. It wasn't. I was upset a little bit. I was actually upset when we finished eating.
The food was good though.
It was good, but it made us wait longer than what we should. I think we were estimated to arrive around 7 or 8, and just with the consistent stops and with the eating of how long that took, we ended up getting and settled down at like around 10:30 or 11.
And then I had a flight at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, That was tough.
I was sweating so crazy, I thought I pissed myself.
Dude, you passed out as soon as we got to the hotel.
Yeah.
Because me and you were watching Overlord for a little bit,
Mhm.
just like catching up on stuff. And then all of a sudden I look in your direction and you're passed out.
Yeah, I just was not having it. I think I was just too exhausted, dude. And then,
And then I ended up staying up till like 1.
damn.
And then got 3-4 hours of sleep.
Did you end up passing out in the flight back? Did you get some shut eye?
Not on the one from South Dakota to Montana, but from Montana to Denver, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Fuck.
Dude, smallest plane I've ever been on, that bitch is scary. Like,
The turbulence?
Dude, no, you know they're small and they tell you duck your head and like get to your seat.
Duck your. Did you have to duck your head when you're moving through the aisle?
Yeah.
You have to hunch over?
Yeah.
What?
Literally, as soon as I'm walking like onto the plane, like the plane. So I'm fucking like 6 foot, right?
My type of
Okay,
plane
how,
right there.
how much do you have to hunch over?
Dude, I was 6 foot. If I walked straight into it, it would hit my nose.
So you had to do this?
Yeah, I was literally just like this.
Oh
just,
my
like, first thing I was
gosh.
getting in my seat.
Yeah, right.
She was like the flight attendant literally looked at me. She looked up. She's like, "Watch your head." I was like, "Brother, you know it's a small plane when you get that shit."
Yeah, it is. Oh.
My type of plane right there.
Dude, it's scary. I would much prefer bigger planes than
You want to go skydiving? Because that's the same type of hunchback look. Actually, I think I was almost like, what do you even call that? The one more we were doing? You almost have to do that when you're walking and you're in that plane. So if you want to experience that,
Do people attach you before the plane or after? Like, on the
you're attached the minute the plane is about to arrive within like a minute or two.
Oh, so it's just bigger than already.
Because I think the operation was that we were sat down. I think we had to wait for the other people to come down, and then after that, they had like, and almost like in a circle, have our harnesses. And so the guys who just came down and strapped themselves, and they're like, "Oh, how you doing? How is you? It's your first time." And kind of give you the rundown of what's going on. You want to pick up your feet, this and that, and then you're gonna repeat it again, right when you're like all attached to together, and then they're gonna give you the rundown once again when you're up there, and then give you the rundown once again when you're like flying and you're now parachuting and going down. My problem was they told me to pick my feet up when we were about to land, and so I was like, it can't be that crazy because I see people kind of like walking around. so the minute he's like, "All right, you want to lift your feet up?" And I was like, "Okay." And then the minute my feet touched the floor, the impact went through my fucking legs. I immediately was trying to eat my fucking. I was trying to eat my knees because it hurt, and so you just have your butt scraped, and just the friction of the wind pulling the parachute would be enough for you not to hurt yourself. But the minute your feet touch ground, dude, impact just shocks, goes through your body. Yeah. So,
Out of genuine curiosity, did the instructor ever get like too close with himself?
of like getting comfortable with me?
Yeah. He's almost like scooting.
No, it's my mood became more bitter by the minute as we were getting on the plane, and so it went from like, "Oh yeah, for sure, I'm enjoying this." Like, "You're having fun." I was like, you ready? And then like, I was not having it. I was not, and now I ended up being the first one off the plane, and so it got to the point where I was like, I'm not even thinking about it. I think I'm like almost zoning out as I'm staring out the window. And I was just like looking around, and then I look back out, and then I realized like, how high are we again? Like, we're about like 17,000 up in the air in the feet. And I was like, oh, okay. 17,000 feet up in the air. And then after that, that's when he's like, all right, you ready? Let's do this. And I think there was one other person that went in front of me, and then they just like sat down at the edge of the seat, and they just kind of leaned forward. My dude fucking we ended up doing a front flip, so I'm just kind of front flip. I did a front flip like 4 or 5 before we finally settled down. But I mean, this is what I see, like, the minute my foot left the plane, out of body experience, I did not feel alive. I was like, oh, and then next thing I know, I was like, sky, plane, sky, plane, sky, plane, sky, plane. And I'm like, oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
And then if you think about it too hard, just breathing normally, it's gonna scare you. But if you just know like air is rushing in, you just have to push through it with your lungs and really, really try to breathe. And I think I ended up breathing with my nose because with my mouth, you immediately catch wind. You're like,
So much,
yeah, your gums go everywhere. Baba, just And yeah, so I ended up breathing through that. I think it drops 10 degrees as you're dropping. So I immediately got like, just my whole body was frozen, almost as we're coming down. And then as soon as we land, I think I saw myself in the mirror of his little GoPro, the reflection. And just from the pressure of how we were going, I looked Super Saiyan. My hair was up. I have curly hair. How the fuck does my hair go like Super Saiyan? And so, as soon as we got down, I was like, yeah, for sure, I'll do it again. But I think the sudden elevation change gave me the biggest headache. So I think I wouldn't do it as frequently as I would like. Maybe once a year.
That's crazy.
I think you should try it.
I would love to try it.
I would too, but I need to lose weight to do that. But you know what we should try? The slingshot.
I would rather skydive.
I'd rather skydive.
I'd rather skydive.
I'd
Yeah, I'd
rather
rather skydive. I feel your pain. I don't want that.
I don't want that.
I don't either. I don't think it's fun.
No.
Even though
I'd rather get shot by a paintball gun.
I'd rather do the Tower of Doom, and I'm so scared of that.
Dude, I fucking hate Tower.
Tower of Doom or Slingshot? What do you prefer?
None.
I prefer
Jumping
the
out of a
Tower.
plane.
If you had a choice.
Jumping out of a plane.
Oh yeah, that's more extreme. I think I agree with that. Let's do that.
I'd rather jump out of a plane than that. Two craps, bro. I don't know. Final Destination fucked me.
Yeah, it really did. Dude, like the camera just hits the point. Like, oh, everybody's gonna fall off. Oh God, you're shit. Just think, no.
I hate Final Destination.
It planted a big fear.
Yes.
Honestly.
Gymnastics, especially.
Do you remember that one scene with swords at the gymnastic where they were at the gym and they were like, he was going so hard and he like smashed the sword, just like split his head off?
I hate those movies. I hate those movies.
But I think that was about
Close.
way over.
Yeah. You got more material than we need.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the extended episode for you guys. We'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully you guys are here for that. And we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Peace out.
All right.